Alrighty, we'll go ahead and get started. Sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position. I have my feet kind of right next to each other, like one behind the other, instead of the traditional crossing that we usually do with feet under the shins. Excuse me, just because that's more comfortable for my body and it helps me open my hips more. So if you want to try that out, feel free. We'll begin by breathing in and out through the nose. And while we're breathing, I want you to feel a gentle tuck in your low belly. Your chin is slightly tucked while your crown of your head is reaching up. And then while we're reaching upwards through the whole torso, we're also allowing the sits bones on the exhales to ground down into the earth. So inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Just allowing the shoulders to draw away, inhaling and exhaling. All right, we're going to begin to take some movement in the neck. Inhale, we come to center. Exhale, let's drop our ear to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop to the other side. And continuing that for 3 more on each side. Inhaling and exhaling. Creating space in the torso, space in the rib cage as we do this. Even breathing. Full inhales and exhales. Last one on each side, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale. Let's go ahead and inhale to center, drop our hands out to the side, and exhale, our ear goes to the right. Reaching the left fingertips down on the earth. Feeling a stretch all along the side of our neck and into the shoulder and down through the fingers. Okay, next inhale, gently place your hand on top of your head. Just feeling light pressure. We're not pulling the head down. Just feeling nice, easy pressure. One more big inhale here. Exhaling, release the hand. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, taking it to the left. Feeling the right fingers reach down towards the ground. Maybe walk them a little further away. Next, inhale, left hand comes on top of the head. Again, just that light pressure. We don't want to feel like we're yanking our neck. We want this all to feel very natural. One more big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, coming back up. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, let's go ahead and forward fold. This is our first forward fold. Don't feel like you have to go very far, but we do want to maintain length in the spine. So we don't want to round through our spine by tucking our chin too much. Feel like your neck is an extension of your spine, because it is. And feel your crown of your head reaching forward as you fold. One more inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, look out. And exhale, coming up. Let's switch the legs that are in front. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, bringing the hands down halfway. Now while we're here, I want you to feel softness in your elbows, softness in your shoulders, but engagement through the muscles of the arms. You should feel your fingertips pulling you to either direction. Our low belly still tucked. Let's begin to bounce our hands like we have 2 basketballs underneath each of our hands, or 1 basketball underneath each of our hands. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like to. feeling that movement being triggered by the muscles. Breathing deeply. Inhale as we still feel a lengthening in the spine. Exhale as we still feel our sits bones grounding into the earth. All right, we're gonna flip the palms face up and continue to bounce. Target the tricep muscles. Getting some strength and warmth. All right, next inhale, let's go ahead and reach the arms up. And exhale, we're gonna forward fold again. Feeling that belly tuck up towards the spine to create a nice hollow space so that we can fold even deeper. All right, inhale, look out. Let's go ahead and come onto all fours. So keeping the hands out towards you, I'm gonna flip around to the side. I'm gonna use my blanket underneath my knees today, just because they're feeling a little bit uncomfortable. So if you want to keep your blanket out and just set it across your mat, feel free to do that. Okay, our hands are underneath our shoulders. Knees are underneath our hips. Inhale, we're gonna drop the belly, look up towards the sky. Exhale, we're gonna tuck the belly, tuck the chin. Okay, taking 3 more, inhaling and exhaling. We want to maintain where our shoulders are as we inhale and as we exhale. Last one, our fingers can be either spread wide or coming together. Come back to center. For a lot of people, this kind of hurts the wrists, so really feel like you're powering down through the hands, pressing into all parts of the hands so that you can engage the arms and take a little bit of pressure off. Okay, so we're at center, inhaling here. Exhale, we're gonna look over the right shoulder, allow the hips to drop off to the left, looking towards our right foot. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Taking 3 more on each side. Inhale and exhale. Being sure to allow your hips to really drop. All while maintaining that belly going towards the spine. 1 more to each side. All right, moving back to center. We're gonna take our cat-cow, but this time we're gonna use our right leg. Inhale, we extend the right leg up as we go up. Exhale, we tuck the knee in towards our nose. So 3 more, inhale and exhale. Allowing that leg to be an extension of the spine. Last one. Okay, let's come back to center, moving towards the left side. Inhaling and exhaling. Doing what feels best to your body. We want to maintain our hips nice and equal with each other. One more. And coming back down. Nice. All right. I'm going to show a couple options. So you can stay on your knees, and we're going to kind of slide the knees back a little bit and come into a high plank on the knees, or you can come up onto your feet. So those are your options. We inhale here, and then exhale, lower all the way down onto the earth. Inhale, reaching the chest up, coming into a cobra, pressing the tops of the feet down. And exhale, either coming to a downward facing dog or child's pose. Taking that again. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale back. Let's take 3 more. Inhale. And if you want to, if you're taking the high plank version, you can just go halfway down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And let's all go ahead and meet in a child's pose. Getting some heat into the body. And I'm going to move my blanket away now, but you can keep it there still. All right, next inhale, you either can come to that plank on the knees or plank all the way up. And then we're going to send the hips back. We're going to take the same thing, well, similar thing that we were doing with extending our legs and doing cat-cow, but this time, inhale, lifting the right leg up, coming into our high plank. Knee comes forward, and then exhale, extending the leg up, coming back to our downward facing dog. So inhale, coming forward to our high plank. Exhale, coming back to a 3-legged down dog. Inhale, try to touch that knee to your nose or a muscle of your right arm. And exhale. Let's go ahead and take one more inhale coming through. And let's step that right foot in between the hands. Dropping onto our back knee. Inhale, lengthen. Right knee's over right ankle. Lengthening through the spine. Feeling some nice stretch in that left hip. Allowing that hip to drop. All right, from here, we're going to go ahead and send our hips back. And I want you to try and keep your foot flat and down on the floor, that front foot, just to feel a stretch. For me, it stretches a lot more of my hamstring. Breathing here, feeling length. Nice, okay. Let's inhale, come back forward. We're gonna tuck our back toes, lifting up off that heel. We're gonna bring both hands in between, they're on the inside of the right foot. You can walk your right foot out to the far edge of your mat. And you can stay here, or you can come back down if this feels better. This is lizard. And you can stay on your hands, or maybe you drop onto forearms. My hip on this side is really tight, so I'm just going to stay on my hands. All the while feeling your low belly tuck up towards your spine. All right, let's move that right foot back, frame that foot, tuck the toes, send our right foot back. Let's take a chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, and exhale to downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg comes up, exhale, stay. Inhale, moving into our high plank with our knee curling in. Exhale, going back. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Last one. Okay, bring that leg forward. Inhale. Drop that left foot down in between the hands, dropping onto the right knee. Inhale, we lengthen. Stacking knee and ankle. Breathing deeply here. Allowing that right hip to drop down. All right, let's go ahead and plant our hands. Trying to keep that foot down. Send the hips back. While we do these, just noticing the difference in the body from side to side. Keeping that belly tucked up, shoulders drawing away from the ears. All right, inhale, come back forward. Bringing the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Move that left foot out. And again, you have options. You can stay on your knee or lift up. And you can stay on your hands or drop down onto the forearms, whatever feels best. If you're coming up off the knee, it's kind of nice to rock back and forth, just to loosen up a little bit. I didn't mention that on the other side, but I guess it's because this side is tighter than the other side. Breathing deeply, still keeping that low belly nice and tucked. Lengthen the spine, your gaze is straight down at the earth. All right, let's bring that left foot back towards the center, framing the foot, tuck the back toes, send that back foot, or the left foot back, and exhale to a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and let's exhale, go to a child's pose. All right, inhale, we're gonna walk our hands back, swinging onto our hips, swing the legs out in front of us. Dandasana, lengthening up through the spine, hands reach down. Heels of the feet drawing down into the earth. Crown of the head reaches up. Legs are firmly planted into the earth. All right, we're gonna fold. If you have an exercise band, feel free to grab it. Inhale, extending the arms. Exhale, you can grab onto shins, ankles, or big toes, or maybe just like the top of the feet. Inhale, pull back, and then exhale, keeping that low belly tucked and engaging the inner thighs. It's gonna help you to create a nice amount of space so that you can fold forward even more. Our heart is leading us forward. Our gaze is either straight down or maybe towards the toes. Breathing nice and deeply. One more inhale and exhale here. All right, inhale, pull back on whatever you're grabbing. Exhale, go ahead and release. We're gonna open up wide today. As wide as is comfortable. Okay. So we're gonna inhale, either reaching our arms out to the sides to catch ankles or feet, or you can reach forward to fold forward. So whatever feels best, inhaling, and then exhale, keeping that length in the spine, keeping those sits bones firmly on the ground. Today I'm grabbing my ankles, and then you start to pull your chest towards the earth. 1, 2, keep that belly tucked. 3, lengthen the spine, no curling. 4, 5, inhale with control, we're gonna come up. We're gonna take a balance. So reaching the arms out, you're gonna need to really create that hollow belly, sucking that belly button towards our spine, because we're gonna come onto the fleshy parts of our sits bones and reach our legs up. And you can either catch ankles or feet. Nice, guys. Feeling the chest reach up towards the sky. Now I want you to look up, maybe smile a little bit, keeping that belly tucked. Using the strength of the legs, using the strength of the arms. One more big breath here. Exhale, go ahead and release. Coming back, bringing the feet together. So you have two options here. You can either bring the feet close or extend them out a little ways. And so if you're bringing them close, you're going to fold and keep a straight spine. But if you're bringing them out a ways, I'm going to let you curl your spine. So taking whichever version feels best to your body today. Allowing those hips to drop open, allowing the knees to fall towards the earth. The thighs are nice and active. Breathing deeply. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming all the way up, keeping feet as they are. We're going to exhale, coming onto our back. Supta Baddha Konasana. Supta Baddha Konasana. Supta means lying down. And then Baddha Konasana means bound angle. Feeling those hips just really relax and open up. Nicely done. Okay, bringing the hands underneath the thighs. Inhale, reach the thighs up, bring them into the chest. Okay, we're gonna roll up. Inhaling brings you up, exhale brings you back until we have enough momentum to plant our hands, roll over our legs, and we're gonna come straight into a downward facing dog. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys some good prep work for a headstand. So we're gonna drop onto our knees and drop our forearms down onto the earth. You're gonna make sure that your elbows are right underneath your shoulders, okay? And then you can bring the hands and grab around the arms just to make sure that you have a nice even line from shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow. Then you're going to bring your hands back out, kind of in a triangle. You're going to clasp your fingers, tucking one of your pinkies underneath, and then the heels of the hands come in towards each other, okay? So it's kind of like you're clasping your hands, but you have something in between your hands so that they're a little bit puffy, but the heel of the hand is still coming down, okay? From here, we're gonna lift our legs, okay? We're not placing our head down yet, so I really want you to feel how much you need to press down into your forearms to get your legs up, okay? Because we want most of the strength to come from the forearms. The wrists are coming down into the earth. The sides of the hands are coming down into the earth. And then from here, you're gonna place your head right up by your wrists, okay? And this is just one place you can stay. Or you can even come back down and work on pressing into the forearms and releasing, trying to lift your head up off the ground. Pressing and releasing. Okay, so this is where we're gonna stay, just right here. And then on a future class, we'll go a little bit deeper. Walking your feet in as close as is comfortable. 3, really press into those forearms, press the elbows down, press the hands down. 4, we're gonna hold for 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, feeling hardly any pressure in the top of the head. 9, 10, go ahead and drop back onto your knees. Release the head, release the arms back behind you, coming into a child's pose. Nice work, guys. That's just some prep work for getting into headstand. And like I said, on a different class, maybe on Monday, we'll go a little bit further. All right, extending the arms. Inhale, coming into a high plank. Exhale, lowering halfway. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Go ahead and make your way to a seated position. Maybe inhaling, coming forward, or walking the hands back and just sitting down. We're gonna come into our Shavasana from here. Extend the legs. Extend the arms. Exhale as you start to curl the belly in, lowering down. Inhaling, just pause. And exhaling, going a little bit further. Pausing as many times as you want to until you're all the way down. Taking the position most comfortable for you. Your feet can be on the edges, planted on the edges of your mat, with the knees dropping in if you have low back pain. Or maybe you roll up your blanket, as I've shown you how to do, and you stick it underneath your knees. Maybe you grab some pillows. Or legs are wider than the hips. And we're reaching the shoulder blades down the back, palms of the hands facing up, down, or on the sides. Releasing down into the earth. Quieting the mind and focusing on the breath. Begin to deepen your breath, allowing movement to come back into fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Inhale, bringing the knees into the chest. Exhale, rolling onto your side, coming into a comfortable fetal position. Using the arm underneath your head. Pausing here to look inward with compassion and non-judgment. Sending peace and gratitude throughout your body. Planting both hands on the ground. Inhale, press in, coming into a comfortable seated position, like we were at the beginning of class. Let's go ahead and inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, thumbs come to sternum. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Namaste.